I Felt Better, the new record from English hard rockers Dinosaur Pile-Up, is one of the crunchiest and catchiest rock records of the year and shows why more people should be listening to this amazing band. Let's break it all down on this edition of Rock Album Review. Hey everybody, it's Nick here with you. Welcome back to the channel. I Felt Better is the 5th studio album from English rockers Dinosaur Pile-Up. It's the follow-up to 2019's Celebrity Mansions. And Celebrity Mansions was one of my favorite records of 2019. It's the album that introduced me to Dinosaur Pile-Up. I went back and listened to some of their other records like 1111 and Nature Nurture. They've become one of my favorite bands out there right now. I think they're one of the best rock bands on the planet. I love their big riffs and their big melodies, which are like the perfect mix of Foo Fighters meets Weezer meets Slayer. And for a while I was wondering why it was taking the band such a long time to release a follow-up to Celebrity Mansions, and it turns out that lead singer and songwriter Matt Biglin was going through some major health issues after COVID hit, which is really unfortunate, but in good news, he's on the other side of that now and he's rocking again. We're so glad that he's in better health, but the album's title and a lot of the lyrics on this album definitely reflect what he went through. And this new record, I Felt Better, continues to prove that Dinosaur Pile-Up are one of the most slept on bands on the planet right now. This is a great album that is filled with crushing riffs and some of the catchiest melodies that you're going to hear all year. And I thought that Celebrity Mansions was a no-skip album, but you know what? This album totally lives up to it. It's solid from front to back, right from the album opener, About to Lose It, with its signature Dinosaur Pile-Up sound, you know, the big riffs, the big drums, the kind of snarky lyrics from Matt Biglin, right through to the closer on this record. Great title, I Don't Love Nothing and Nothing Loves Me. It's just wall-to-wall badassery and catchy as hell with hooks from beginning to end. And of course, Matt Biglin's health issues are on his mind in this album's lyrics, but he wraps up these heavy lyrics with sugary sweet melodies and harmonies that provide a really cool dynamic. Songs like I Felt Better and Sick of Being Down show that Matt Biglin was able to take his experiences and channel them into a really kick-ass rock record. Before we continue, guys, if you like this video, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. And if you like what I'm doing here on the channel, want to keep rocking out with me, make sure to smash the subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. All right, let's get back to it. And then in addition to being a great guitarist and a riff master, Matt Biglin is one of the best lyricists and vocalists out there in rock, spitting hot fire with hip hop precision on songs like My Way, which is a lot like Backfoot from Celebrity Mansions. That was a great track. It's the ultimate FU song about, you know, kind of being yourself in spite of all the haters. Really, really love the lyrics on that song. Unfamiliar and Big Dogs have a similar kind of hip hop feel to them in the vocals, which I think has become a hallmark of the Dinosaur Pile-Up sound. And on that note, I love all the F-bombs on this album. You know, in My Way, Matt Biglin is talking about how people are saying he shouldn't be cursing so much on his tracks. But you know what? There are a lot of nicely placed F-bombs in a lot of the songs on here. And you know what? Sometimes you just want to rock the fuck out. One of the best songs on the record is called Love's the Worst. I love the soft melody in the verse that then explodes into this huge riffage in the chorus. It's got some pretty provocative lyrics in there from Matt Biglin in the verse about being cheated on. So it's got some heavy subject matter. And aside from all the different F-bombs, I think this song has all the hallmarks of being a big active rock radio single. I just had a big smile on my face listening to this whole record, you know, because Dinosaur Pile-Up brings together all the elements of rock that I love. You got the big riffs, you got the big drums, and then the beyond catchy melodies. I love when those things come together. And I feel like every song on this album has a lyrical or melodic element that I love. Punk Kiss, Quasimodo Melon Heart, great title for that one. Sunflower, Unfamiliar. Unlike a lot of albums that get released these days, this album gets better and better as it goes on. And the production on this record is really crisp. It's really punchy. They really make the most of having that big three-piece band sound. It has a huge wall of sound. It's kind of back to basics. Punk, hard rock, but in a really fun and punchy way. Now, I've gushed a lot about Dinosaur Pile-Up and this album in this review. I will say that if you're more of a casual listener of this band, this album really does only have one gear. It's a gear that I love, but it's very much just amps to 11 and rock out all the way. So if you want more dynamics and variations in style, this album doesn't really have that, but you know, you got no complaining from me. Favorite songs for me on I Felt Better: We're About to Lose It, My Way, I Felt Better, Love's the Worst, Quasimodo, Melon Heart, Sunflower, and Unfamiliar. It's great that Dinosaur Pile-Up is back with a new record. I think this one is already one of my favorite albums of the year. It is solid from front to back. One of the most slept on bands in rock, so give them a listen if you haven't yet. I'm going to give the new album from Dinosaur Pile-Up, I Felt Better, a solid 4 out of 5. And I feel like I've been blessed this year with new music from all my favorite British bands. You know, Oasis aren't putting out new music, but going to see them live this weekend. They're back together. Biffy Clyro's putting out a new record. Don Broco just put out a new single. I'm going to see them live in October. And now Dinosaur Pile-Up. I'm fingers crossed they're going to be coming for a North American tour, coming to Toronto, because I got to see these guys. I missed them on their last tour, but if Dinosaur Pile-Up come to Toronto, that is an instant ticket purchase for me. So you know what? It's a good year to be a fan of big, riffy British rock. And that is it, guys. That is my rock album review for the new album from Dinosaur Pile-Up called I Felt Better. Hop in the comments below and let me know what you thought of the album. If you like this video, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing here on the channel, make sure to smash the subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos, and make sure to share this video online with your friends and fellow rock fans. But I'll see you guys again for another rock album review here on the channel. Until then, rock on, everybody.